Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
They're certainly not shy when asking if you'd indulge their number one fantasy, a threesome, of course. But when it comes to the more touchy-feely side of sex, lots of men are too embarrassed to ask for what they really want. Here's 6 of the sex experiences he's secretly longing for. To be touched and caressed. He says, when we have sex, it's very much a case of put that inside me and get on with it. I can't remember the last time my wife touched me lovingly, let alone caressed me in a sexual way. The need for physical touch is a basic human requirement for emotional well-being, but it's the first thing to go in a relationship where one of you doesn't enjoy sex. If touching and kissing is seen as a signal of sexual interest, you aren't going to do it if you don't want sex. I'm not sure people realize just how dire the consequences are when you stop physical affection. Without touch, men feel emotionally distant from their partners. Isolated and lonely, they question their physical attractiveness and desirability. Intimacy in the relationship breaks down, making any sex that does happen feel mechanical and forced. I get dozens of letters from men in low or no sex relationships saying how miserable they are that their wives don't show them any affection. Sometimes, it's the touching more than the sex that they miss the most. Make his day, tell him you're nervous to touch him in case it's misinterpreted as you wanting sex, and agree on a clear, spoken, I want sex signal so cuddling, kissing and spoon-style snuggling can resume. To see you naked for as long as possible, he says. I swear she can undress and jump under the covers in less than a second, and that's any chance I had of looking at her naked over. Men are highly visual creatures, which is one reason why porn appeals to men while reading erotica appeals more to women. Devouring your body with their eyes while having sex with you is one of their greatest pleasures, and one that's often denied them. It's lights off and under the covers in more bedrooms than you realize. Body image is a big issue for lots of women. We feel shy and ashamed about our bodies and don't feel comfortable being looked at. An admiring gaze can feel critical if you're paranoid about how you look. Which is why women often undress quickly when sex is on the agenda, sometimes while he's not even in the room, then hide themselves away. Make his day, ask him to undress you or do it yourself, slowly. Treat getting naked as a slightly speed-up striptease. If you feel shy or uncomfortable being watched, close your eyes. To show you desire him. He says, my wife has never initiated sex in the whole 18 years we have been together. It sends a clear message, I'm only having sex with you because you want to. He's right, not ever being the one to suggest sex does send strong messages. I don't desire you. I'm only having sex to please you. Sex with you isn't enjoyable. You don't please me in bed. Her initiating sex more is the most requested sex act from men. It's been the top of his most wanted list since I started writing about sex decades ago. Make his day, do this one, simple thing, initiate sex when you never or rarely do, and you will transform your sex life, regardless of what sorry state it's in. To bask in a little penis worship. He says, women have no idea of the shame that comes from having an undersized penis. Having to laugh along with all those jokes about size, watching her face fall when you first reveal it. Our view of our penis is so tied up in our identity, it feels like you can't really love us without loving it. There is no female equivalent to a penis. Our genitals are tucked away out of sight, breasts can be altered to make them bigger or smaller, orgasms can be faked. His penis is not only on show, with ejaculation evidence of orgasm, there's still no successful operation to alter the length or width. Viagra may make him harder, but it won't stop him ejaculating before he or you are ready. Nothing, but nothing, affects the male ego more than the size and performance of his sexual organ. For some men, his entire self-worth is in tatters purely because he perceives it to be too small or he's too quick to orgasm. Make his day, let him know his penis is the perfect size and shape for you and what he does with it feels fantastic. If he has an erection wobble or any other performance issue,